Okay, I really didn't want to have to make another video about this, but a lot's gone down and my last video didn't really do this situation justice. So to sort of recap a little here, Apex Legends released the Iron Crown Collection event. It sucks, there's a massive paywall for the items, and while it's not pay to win, it's still priced quite ridiculously. You're looking at paying up to $203 if you want Raven Spite, which is this little bloodhound axe thing. To break it down for you, it costs about $168 to unlock all 24 Iron Crown packs, depending on whether or not you choose to complete the challenges, before you're given permission to pay another $35 to unlock Raven Spite. A lot of you probably already know about all this, and if you want a more in-depth look at this, just check out my first video on the topic. It's literally one of the scummiest forms of microtransactions I've ever encountered. After all the community backlash, Respawn and EA put out this statement addressing the situation, sort of changing it up, and this is where my last video didn't really address this all too well. A lot of people were upset because the paywall for all the items is in the form of loot boxes, but that doesn't really address all the outrage around Iron Crown. So what Respawn decided to do was schedule a rotation of skins that you can directly purchase for $18, which is an incredibly steep price for a skin. On top of that, it doesn't exactly address the paywall to purchase the Bloodhound heirloom, and only half of the Iron Crown items are available for purchase. The other half is still locked behind Iron Crown packs. So yeah, not really a great fix here. And here's where things start to get a little worse, because the community backlash and the apologies and whatnot weren't really handled in the best way. The apology letter was pretty much a cut and paste template of a bunch of other EA apologies for very similar situations, basically restating that they weren't trying to squeeze every penny out of their players. This wasn't their intention, and blah 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 blah. Obviously, Apex players aren't exactly going to respond with supportive comments like, "Oh, it's okay, you didn't mean it, we forgive you, and keep doing you, and we'll keep supporting your game." No, people are pissed. Pretty rightfully so, and you're gonna get a mix of respectful and constructive criticism as well as some not so savory responses. That's just how life's gonna be. But then the Respawn developers decided to throw a little tantrum at the Apex community, and if you've watched any of my past videos, that's not what you want to do. Let's take a look at some of these responses, shall we?
We've said it before, we will not engage with temper tantrums, and personal attacks or vitriolic threads are completely unacceptable. We took a look in the mirror this week, LOL, thanks for all the attacks guys, and decided we hadn't met up obligations and are making changes because we believe in our approach. I've been in the industry long enough to remember when players weren't complete asshats to developers, and it was pretty neat. I forged a bunch of long-lasting relationships from back then. Would be awesome to get back there and not engaging with toxic people or asking how high when mobs scream jump is hopefully a start.
To which he got a lot of responses along the lines of, was it by any chance a time where cosmetic events didn't cost $200? I wanted to read this one because it was just so ridiculous, but here's a little montage of some of the other stuff. Yep, and that just about covers the whole situation up to now. It sucks that people are assholes. It sucks that you have to deal with all these trolls, but that doesn't exactly condone how things are being handled. There are plenty of people with genuine constructive criticism that are being ignored or just downright dismissed. There are legitimate reasons people are angry. Sure, people weren't as crappy to devs in the past, but we didn't have these super scummy, wallet-draining tactics back then. And if you want people to not be crappy, don't engage with the trolls and respond to everyone in a respectful manner. Don't be like these guys. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the situation in the comments. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. That's all I have for you. See ya.